Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 25 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, we're hoping to have some more birthdays for our 2 remaining teens, and then we have younger ones. And speaking of which, if anyone has any toddlers that they'd like to give me to add to this family, I will have room for 2 more once these 2 are out of the house. So I'm not in as much of a rush to get them out, and I'm not going to have anybody move out until I know I have somebody ready to move in, because I don't want to take a chance that we may get our Nicholas, if I'm getting my names right, yes, Nicholas, abducted, because I don't really want him to come back pregnant with an alien baby and then have the time wasted, even if we can send them back to the home world and all that stuff, or just move them out or whatever, but still, we'd have to wait. But that said, if you want to see the full rules for the Foster Child Challenge, there is a link down below, as well as my tweaks to it, which the main one I'm doing is, instead of the 50 that is in the actual goal, I'm doing 20, or when my caregivers are about to become an adult, whichever happens first. I'm playing on the long lifespan. But so that's really it. But I have certain goals they have to reach before they can be aged up, as opposed to just aging them up kind of thing. So let's get going. Before I hit play, I actually took a look at the teens Simology before, and our Beatrice needs to still work on her emotional control, so I'm going to have her go jog. What is it? It's jog to clear mind. That helps with that. And they did both come home from their jobs with promotions, so they're both level 3. So we are fine in terms of that, and in terms of aging them up. And Karasu is already ready to be aged up. Hopefully she doesn't lose anything with the pop-up. I did actually have the walls up and whatnot, so I'm going to have her go take a shower, and then I'm going to let her work a bit more on her emotional control, because of the fact that she may as well, because the busier I keep her, hopefully the less likely she is going to ask for advice and perhaps break down her various things. So I'm going to have her cancel this talking and whatnot. I want you to go do what I asked you to do. Maybe she doesn't actually need to have the shower until after she's done. Is she sick? Yes, she's sick. So is Beatrice sick? I know, and maybe it was just Kara who is sick. So she's going to go take her jog now, and then I'm going to have her go take just a regular shower. She doesn't actually need to have a thoughtful shower. I'm so used to having them do thoughtful showers all the time. I just did it by default. So what is he up to? He is practicing typing, and I'm assuming that's because he needed to do it, and he has to get that last hour or part of an hour in. And I had been looking into the fact that I can't seem to read my toddlers to sleep, and what I had noted when I was looking into it, and I'll have to change it, sorry, I'm trying to find the toddler's bed, is that there right now seems to be an issue that if the beds are against the wall, and particularly if there's something beside them, they can't read them to sleep. And I know that wasn't the case, because when I started this challenge, my caregivers were able to read the toddlers to sleep even though the beds were in the same location. I have swapped them out and put the single beds, and then swapped them and put them back in, so he's finished that 4 hours. So it's just a current, I would call that a glitch, because I don't think that should be a thing. So you need to clean up, and then you can come over here and play a few times. And he's already leveled up, so I'm just going to do it twice, just so that he's more likely to actually get across the thing. And sometimes I find having them do it once, it often completes it, the 3, but sometimes it takes a second go, so I'm just doing it just to get it done. And then I'm going to have him come and play, I skipped it, play a game, Keyboard Commander. That's the typing game, so that's for earning that high score on that typing game. But of course, while we're working on the aspirations, we're also trying to work on these. I don't really want to, I mean, in the end, for all my teens, the emotional control was like what held me up for all of them. But his responsibility, he didn't age up very long ago. He was a toddler, and I think, did he become I guess I can tell. I can go look here and see how many days. He's 49 days, so he's 3 days he's been. That's what I thought. He aged up on, I think, on the Friday, sometime on the Friday, but he didn't have to go to school because he was, no, you don't need to have a bath, just have a shower. You are filthy, I have to say. And your empathy could be better, but there's not really very much we can do with the empathy. Well, we can send her to do volunteering, but if I do that, then there's like no chance that we can. That takes time. And she still needs some more work on her emotional control. Did you have your shower? I don't know. Take a shower. Because you still look like you're dirty. You can then search some, I was going to say search pockets, but you know what? You need to work on this writing in journal. But we're getting kind of late in terms of, oh, I see we had someone hanging out. I just really want to have the birthday, is what I want to do so desperately. I'm not sure whether that would be better or whether we should have her play with emotion instead. Oh my goodness, you need to be going to work. What are you doing? Oh, so much for a party. I'm going to check their school in terms of she still has 3 days left. And she has 2 vacation days. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them take a vacation day just in case we end up going into tomorrow to have the birthday party. So I need to go into the career household tab and say take a vacation day. And I'll do that for both of them. I just don't know if I want to have a party with Nicholas not here, but then I can't really have a party when he gets home from work because he works very, very late. He's at work till 1 a.m. So we either have to have our party without him, or I might just play through a little bit through the night so that we can have the party in this part, which is kind of what my goal was, as I think I said at the beginning. So speaking of which, why don't you go out and go do some volunteering, since we're not having a party anytime soon. So you could just go go with Shahir. I don't know what he was doing. We're going to go volunteer at a nursing home. And I know what I just didn't know what stage he was on, what I had told him to do. So he had got that make it across the monkey bars 3 times. So we're going to cancel the next one because we don't need it. That's one thing with the motor skill, is that once they max their motor skills, it doesn't go on and carry on for any other skills, any adult skills, whereas all the other 3 skills do. So if you max your mental skill, they can learn fishing and logic and I think a video game. And if you max your creativity, then they can learn the instruments, the violin and the piano. And if you have vampires, they can learn the organ. And if you have they max their social, they can learn charisma. I'm not sure if they learn comedy. I've not really paid much attention to that. But, oh, I see she's watching TV. You know what? Why don't you go actually do something useful? So, oh, no, never mind. Oh, I was going to say you should go look after the baby, but I see the butler's in your way. Can the butler leave? Oh, good. And you didn't change the diaper. Okay, you're going to come stop that and come look after little Oliver. And then we're going to see whether he's still unhappy after he gets his diet. I could do the efficient baby care, which I guess I probably should do. Well, didn't seem to be necessary. We're going to do a bounce and a cuddle. And what are her needs like anyways? They're okay. So I'm going to have her come here, and I'm going to have her actually not come here. I'm going to have her go stargaze, and then I'm going to have her come here and do some writing. Resume writing a book. Now, I remember now that we actually finished paying off the house completely in the last part. So they don't owe any money anymore. So what I could do with her is, I said I wasn't going to go onto the house tab until they finished it. But since they now have, we can actually. So they're on the last. They need the house worth $350,000, which they're quite a ways off. And then they need columns, which obviously when I built the house, I only used 8 columns in it. But it helped her get some points easily. And they have, earned it because they paid off the house, as opposed to it being, mortgaged back by their relatives. So she's still working on that, and she is... I'm going to actually stick her over on... I should probably have her on the creativity aspiration for musical genius, since she has like done a lot of that. And how is your emotional control? Still working on it, but she has got past that. So I'm gonna, unless something happens, I will be back. Oh, so it came for Kara. I was actually hoping it would be Shahir who would get the pop-up. But Kara was helping an elderly sim care for the garden when she accidentally destroyed the prized rose bush. What should she do? I'm going to confess the accident and hope that it works out. She confessed to the elderly sim about the damage she caused. The elderly sim wasn't mad at all and actually showed Kara some gardening tips for her the next time. Okay, well that worked out. That's good. And did we have anything here? She gained responsibility and gardening skill for helping, though I think she had already maxed her responsibility. Yeah, but anyway, so as I said, unless something happens, we'll be back probably in the morning when they're going to have their birthday party. And of course, Shahir won't be at the birthday party because he is going to be going to school. Well, it's morning. It's 9 a.m. Monday morning, so I had Shahir doing some work, but he needs to go to school. And poor Kara is sick, as you can see by all the spots all over her. So she was tense from needing video games because she's a geek. So I had her playing, but then I realized maybe she should take her medicine. Hopefully there's... Oh, no, don't take the medicine. No, don't. You're going to get dazed. Oh, luckily it didn't seem to make her dazed because she took it, even though it had just disappeared. It was okay. So I have her on this Friend of the World, but that's just, she really is on play game. We'll let her play some more while we're waiting. And she is been playing that all night. I'm going to buy a club perk for the leader of the pack for her. We don't actually have very many perks that we need to get, but I am going to we'll give a singing boost. Why not? Because then she'll just complete that part of that aspiration, and she's the one who's on the actual city native, which is why she had to get to level 3 of a career. And Kara, I had her get to level 3 because she couldn't actually complete her actual aspiration, which is, I may as well check on that one for her. Oh, she has already done that herself, so that's fine. She's on Joke Star. That's what she needs to do. So to complete level 2, if it'll do it, she needs to become an adult, which she's just about to become, and that young adult will count for that, and she needs to join the entertainer career, so we're going to do that before she moves out. Though, like I said, I'm not really in a rush to have the 2 teens now move out, because they can gain parenting skill with the younger ones, and they can't mess things up as much with the younger ones. Even if we get the pop-ups and the questions and stuff like that, it's easier to recover from the kids than it is from the teens, because the kids have everything as an option for easily upgrading, whereas teens, empathy is a little bit harder to do as a teen. It's not that bad because you can go to volunteer, but you got to go do a whole set of volunteering before you can boost it. And the conflict resolution, that's the one that I find sometimes can be difficult. It's not so bad in this save because there seems to be a lot of sims who have problems with others, but I've been having problems in some of my other saves where there's like nobody who you have an option to fix a bad relationship with. And I find that's really the easiest as a teen to build conflict resolution. You can also be mischievous and make them unhappy and then apologize, and that can work a little bit, but I think being mean actually hurts one of the because you can be mean and make them upset, and then you can apologize and do all that stuff, and the apologizing will help you build your conflict resolution, but I think the being mean maybe doesn't help with your man. I can't remember, but it doesn't help with one of the other ones, so, or maybe it's even, I don't think it's conflict resolution, but the main point is that it can be, not so good. So she's going to go make a painting, and I'm gonna have her throw this birthday party because that was why. And she did actually have to go to school, but to work, but I had her take a parental leave day because of the fact that she, they adopted the little Oliver, and so therefore we got the option to have a parental leave for her. So here we go for our party. I'm not sure who we're going to have come. We'll see what the options are, but we'll be back when the party is going. So the party has started. I put the cake out, and I think we have a maid. Oh, there she is over there. And she I think she put the cake away because I came back. I was looking around and I came back and I was like, where'd my cake go? And it was in the fridge again. So I think that's what happened. So I'm going to age up Beatrice first. I'm going to do the main goal of blowing out the candles. And Nicholas keeps going and making drinks. I was going to let him try and finish that drink. And then, let me, of course, pause because I want to get set up for this picture that I always like to get a picture of. I'm sure I'm bound that I'm going to... I want to get one for every birthday, but there's a lot of them, so I might happen to miss one at some point. It'll be sad. Though in some ways this is the most important, but also, you know, they don't really change very much when they're aging up to an adult. And the usual 2 goes to try and blow out. So, and she did get all of these traits. I have been noticing that my responsible trait, you're supposed to not, they're not supposed to have to complete their daily tasks. They're supposed to be automatically completed. And I have been having problems with that. So I'm hoping maybe with this, with Beatrice just having aged up, and in particular, I need Karasu to get a job. I'll probably have them both get jobs before I move them out. I'm going to see whether or not they have to do their careers. But what I want to do, I'll be back. I'm going to go double check what her final trait is supposed to be. So her adult trait is that she's going to be a foodie. I think that's under lifestyle. And then maybe it's not. I'm not seeing it there. It's under hobby. Okay, so she's a foodie. That's her final trait. So this is not her actual trait. Her trait is from being a city native. Loves the outdoors. Kind of, to me, that contradicts being a city native, but whatever. Creative and a foodie. So I think I'll put her in the critic career is what I'll do, because I think that's a good fit for that. I'm going to quickly pause, go on to Beatrice. I'm going to have her add some birthday candles so that we can... don't eat any cake. I don't know where you're going, little one. Looks like you're not coming to eat the cake. And he came over the night as a nanny, and they all left for once. Oh, Max has sent Beatrice a gift, so we'll keep them for sure and see what the gift is. And I'm seeing how much time has gone by. I mean, it's okay right now, but we're gonna run out of time soon. So I'm gonna have her. Oh, no, I don't want her to blow out the candles. She'd become an adult. I want Kara to blow out candles. So we're gonna have her stop playing the game and have her get over here. And we have Sims being playful. So what I'm going to do very carefully, I'm going to enable that and hope that that registers someone, because I just don't want it to be there for very long. Okay, and now because we had Sims become hysterical last time, I'm going to disable it immediately. Because I don't trust it. So there we go. So she's coming over here to age up. I hope. She's sitting down first. Oh, no. I'm gonna go into tab again. Try and get this. There's a shot. And let's go. Oh, she got it right away. That was interesting. And let me check what her adult trait is. Well, she's actually supposed to be a goofball. But I've been noticing a lot of Sims who are the playful, as we saw last time, is like too easy to be able to die of, and goofball makes them playful. And since there's already enough things in the game that makes them playful, I'm not giving her goofball because I don't want her to die too easily. So I think instead I am going to give her cheerful to go with that. And she got the 5 also. So there's our Karasu. So we need to socialize. We need to compliment the birthday sim. So can you come over here and compliment? I had to try this and it just did not work. And see, he's angry. Compliment outfit. And can we... Oh, the wrong sim to compliment. And you're not making a drink, so that's good. You can come make a group meal. Hopefully these toddlers are all right. They probably should be going to bed is what they should be doing. We're going to make some yummy, yummy pancakes. And as usual, I'm not going to use any fresh ingredients because I actually find that makes it more expensive. And we need to compliment the... Oh, see, he is angry. He needs to go to bed. Is he hungry too? Sorry, walls were up from my pictures. Taking my pictures. So he is... Oh, look at him in his little outfit. He's going to eat some taco casserole. How are you doing? You just need to go potty. So you're going to go potty. You don't need any help. And then you're going to go to sleep. I did move the beds here, but we're not going to test that right now because I think they need to just essentially eat and go to sleep is what they need to do. And okay, you're going to compliment. Let's try and get this complimenting going. Give family advice. Friendly. Let's see, oops, there it was there, compliment outfit, and then I flip, there's a heartfelt compliment. I'm just going to keep it paused and just try and get, just because we got too much stuff going on. Compliment outfit, there we go. And you're not really doing anything, so you can come, and why don't we, instead of having Beatrice doing all the complimenting, we will compliment over here. We will ask about future plans. Yeah. We're going to keep them, so we'll see them a little bit, keep them for a little bit because I'm waiting for people to give me some toddlers, so they'll stay at least for the next part. So maybe we'll see a little bit of them as young adults until they move out and we have new toddlers to move in. And then you can compliment. So we only got one of those compliments coming out, so let's try again. Compliment outfit. Got a lot of angry Sims in our house, I have to say. I hope they're not breaking our... And you're busy cooking. Can you compliment too? We did get our bills. They were 5,700 something. And compliment outfit. Harry is cheerful, and Harry is wandering around being... So we got two of those. We don't have the group meal made. You're still working on that. Yeah, they're just... I've been having problems with stuff not registered. Like the last party, it didn't work either. We were doing the jokes, and the jokes weren't registering. And I don't know if it's because they were kept canceling, and they weren't actually doing the jokes. Oh, we made the group meal. Now do we have to eat the cake? Yeah, we do have to eat the cake, and everybody's already taken cake. Oh, we have someone there eating it, so hopefully that will count. And you're sitting down at the end there, Lacey, so why don't we have you call to meal. And we have one more compliment. We got 3 of those. And let's see if we can get that final one. Don't put our cake away, Maid, please. Miss Maid. Miss Stevie Schultz. Oh, we have a crying baby. Is anyone going to look after the baby? Oh, good. You're going to change dirty diaper. And then you're going to bottle feed. You can learn some parenting skill while you're at it. And he is... Why didn't you eat? No, don't eat. Don't eat the cake, whatever. I'm going to go to bed anyways. Hey, yeah, we got the compliment. Well, sorry, we got the eating the cake. So can you compliment her? We're going to try this again. Can we at least get that? Give family advice. Yeah, I don't really want to move them out too quickly. I mean, we will, but since I'm waiting for some toddlers, and I don't like having too many toddlers all at the same time, I'm quite happy to keep them in for a little bit. There we go. We got we got that one done. And so they're just waiting for socializing. But I realized, my goodness, this has gone on very long, so I think we're going to leave it here. I'll let you know in the next part whether or not we got the the gold on it, because I don't know if I closed out, if it would cancel it or not. He needs to go to the bathroom very badly. But we had our birthdays. They aged up with their things. We'll check out the next part, whether or not we get... Oh, now we have to have a birthday sim. We got our gold. You saw it. But thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.